Hey guys, what's going on? Joel Tavares here. You're watching DualShockers TV on DualShockers.com. I'm here with Anders Larsson, who's the CEO and co-founder of the Lightbulb crew. We just had a chance to check out Games of Glory. This is your first title that you guys are launching. So how exciting is that you're going to get something off the ground?
Ridiculously exciting and scary, actually. Right. It's exciting in all sense of the word. And what makes video games so exciting, the most fun, is to see and meet people having fun playing your game. And it's something that's incredibly rewarding to us and to the whole, to me personally and to the whole team. And so, yeah, super exciting.
Now, we just had a chance to demo the game and get hands-on time with it. We are expecting a cross-play beta to hit soon.
A cross-play closed beta first, with a very brief period of time, and then soon after that we're going to move the game into open beta. And as you said, it's a cross-play PC and PlayStation.
It's like when you first see the game, obviously you'll kind of see the similarities between, let's say, a League title or those kind of MOBA kind of games, but this is definitely something completely different. And I guess the focus on, the name is Games of Glory, right? So we're coming, we got these factions from different parts of the universe coming together to represent their piece. And how important is it to create that distinction?
It's super important because there's no need for Dota 13, right? We have great games in the MOBA genre. I love them. I play them myself. We had to create something that gives a similar type. Like, we're looking for a similar type of experience in terms of the feelings you get out of it. I'm explaining it's like the high highs and the low lows. You get the high highs because you have the low lows. Like, if you're doing something, if you're not playing well, and if you're dying, you're letting your team down. This is a catastrophe in Games of Glory, as it is in Counter-Strike or in League. But that is what builds you up, that when you play well, you feel so good. And so from that perspective, we're trying to get this type of feeling that you have in those other games, but we can't be the same one. There's no need for Dota 13.
I asked you about maps, right? So we saw this Svandia mode, and actually, how many different maps are we going to see? And the answer was, we got more of a, let's focus on really good maps and let those maps kind of like make sure that the matches are intense and you're having a lot of fun playing them, right? So what was the focus? What was the thought process on that?
No, it's simple. Like what's necessary for people at all skill levels to have fun is that they need to play with other people at the same skill level. So if you multiply the number of modes, you multiply the number of maps, that means you're going to split up your pool of players in many small little pools, which means that the chance that you're going to be able to find somebody at your skill level is much lower. So for us, the most important thing for us and for any video game is to give the best experience for the players. So we've been debating a lot of time inside the company, and there are a bunch of people that really love doing maps, right? But we can't release too many maps. We need to make sure that we are growing the number of maps and the modes with the community and with the size of the community. So the bigger the game gets, the more maps we can actually create and enter into the mix.
Yeah. You are coming to market free to play. What is, I guess, the differentiator for the way you're approaching that kind of system?
I think there is I like the free-to-play model myself because it gives everybody a chance to play. You don't have to pay. The fundamental statement that we're doing in Games of Glory, you don't have to pay if you don't want to. And it's a way to get, if you do like the game, we want you to pay, obviously. We want you to buy as much stuff as you can to support the development of it. But it's something it's really up to. It's almost an ideology that you can remain on a non-payer and still really enjoy it. And so the monetization is similar to monetization in other types of games. We have a rotation of clones. You can unlock those clones by paying for in-game currency that you gain by playing the game. Or you can buy a package where you unlock all of those clones. It's like buying the game, basically. And that way you would be unlocking all existing and future clones. And to us, it's a way of democratizing game playing. So people, if you can afford some, you'll pay for a skin that you like.
And one thing that you mentioned also during our playthrough, we kind of saw how things will shape up for cross-platform play, right? So PS4 players will be joining the ranks with Steam players. You're doing something for the first time, right? For PlayStation.
Yeah, so you have other games where you have crossplay, so you can play between different platforms, but it's very unusual that you can play and see your friends online and invite them to play together in the same match and then go matchmaking against other random people. I believe, as far as I know, we're the only ones that let a player do that between PC or between Steam and PS4. And the way we do that is through the clubs. So the clubs can be our cross-platform clubs are something that you develop with your friends. You can create one or you can join one. And when you do your matchmaking, you see your friends from Steam or from PlayStation that are on there. But you also see like your extended friends, like those that are in your club, and you can invite them and play. And that's how the crossplay is managed.
Nice. And I guess one last takeaway for, I mean, we will see a closed beta soon, but anyone who plays, these heavy arena games and who'd be on the fence with Games of Glory, maybe doesn't get a chance to try out the beta, what would you say to those kinds of potential players?
I think you should try it because it's a completely different. It feels different. It's more intense than other MOBAs. It's shorter matches as well, and for those that don't necessarily like MOBAs already, this is more like a shooter. For those that like MOBAs,
twin-stick shooter.
Yes, a twin-stick shooter, yeah. And for those that like MOBAs, this is first. It's a MOBA that's made, and I think, it's a game that's similar to this genre that goes on the PlayStation, which you don't have many of. And I think it works really well there. And second of all, it is even more intense, and you're never safe. And so. It changes unless you have the flamethrower, obviously. Yeah, you're right.